Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. Tonight we have a 400-point Armada match between myself, Don, and Joe. I will be running an Imperial fleet, Admiral Ozzel on the ISD Sign 1 refit, with gunnery team, linked turbo laser towers, and spinal armament. A Gladiator 1 with ordnance experts, auxiliary shield teams, assault proton torpedoes, demolisher. Raider 1 with Versio, Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes, and the Corvus title, and a Raider 1 with Ordnance Experts and Assault Proton Torpedoes. My squadrons are Sienna Ree and 3 TIE Interceptors.
And I brought a Rebel fleet led by General Dodonna on the MC-75 Ordnance Cruiser with Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes, and external racks. An MC-80 Star Cruiser with gunnery teams, auxiliary shield teams, leading shots, linked turbo laser tower, spinal armament, and the title Mon Cairn. A C-90 Corvette A with TRCs, Janus Light, 1 Hammerhead torpedo corvette with just external racks, and only 2 squadrons. Both A-wings are the named. I have Tycho and Cherubay. Here we are after deployment. I am the first player with my Rebel fleet coming in at 392. I picked Don's most wanted objective, and he put the token on my MC-80, or excuse me, the MC-75, and he put his on his non-titled, non-Corvus Raider. And we'll be back with round 1. Okay, I'm gonna go with my Corvette A. He is showing a navigate, so I'll take it as a token. The ship is going speed 4. Okay, no shooting yet. Back to you, Don.
Alright, for my first ship, I am going with the Objective Raider. It is doing a navigate. It's going to take that as the token, and then it will just be moving.
For next activation, I'm going to go with the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead is showing a navigate. I'm going to go ahead and take that as a token as well. He is going speed 3, so I'm just going to go ahead and move him. Okay, and back to you, Don.
Alright, I'm going to go with the Corvus. It is doing a navigate. We'll take that as the token, and we will just go ahead and move. And back to Joe.
Okay, I'm going to go with my MC-75. It is showing a navigate. I'm going to take that as a token for later. And he is going to move since he has no shots at speed 3. I think we're just going to go straight on in. Okay, perfect. Back to you, Don.
Alright, I'm going to go with the ISD. We are going with an engineering. I'm going to take that as a token. And we are going to move forward, speed 2. Back to Joe.
Okay, I'm going to go with the MC-80. He is taking an engineering action, and with auxiliary shield teams, he will take each side up by 1 with his 4 engineering points, so each one's going from 2 to 3. And since he has no shots, he's going to go ahead and move forward. He is going speed 2, and we're just going to go straight on. Why wouldn't you fly straight at a Star Destroyer? Okay, Don, back to your side for your last activation. 1.
Alright, I am going with my last ship. It is the Demolisher. It is revealing an engineering with the auxiliary shield team. We're going to move 1 shield from the back, dropping that to 0 to the side, up to 3. And then we're going to increase this side to 3 as well. And then we are going speed 3. And we will just go ahead and make our move. And then after our speed 3 move, I'm going to go ahead and take some measurements on shooting. Alright, so the Demolisher is going to take a long-range front-to-front shot on the MC-75. It has 2 reds in its front arc, and it will get an additional red for the objective ship. So we got 3 reds coming in for a hit and a crit on the MC-75.
Okay, I'm going to brace that down to 1, and I'll redirect it to my far left side. And I will take 1 shield on my left side of my MC-75. Here after squadron phase, the 2 A-Wings moved up onto that asteroid, and the interceptors followed Tanneray's lead near the space station. And we'll get started with round 2. Okay, start of round 2. I'm going to activate the Corvette A. He is showing squadrons for his command. He will go ahead and activate Shara Bay. So we want to get just within range 1 of this guy, staying within our speed. So we're going to take Shara, activate her, fly her up to here, and kind of come right about there. And then she will take a shot on this no-name interceptor. Okay, 3 blue dice from Shara Bay going out to the interceptor squadron for a total of 2 hits.
Right, and the interceptor will take 2 and counter back 2.
Okay.
For 2 hits.
I'll go ahead and scatter both those hits away and take nothing. Okay, the Corvette A has no shots now, so he's going to go ahead and move. He's going to spend the token to drop that speed down to 3. Don't really want to fly right in the face of a Star Destroyer. Okay, so it's coming up like this. And we will land right about there. And perfect.
All right, I'm going to be going with the Demolisher. It is revealing a concentrate fire token. For the first shot, we're going to take that long range front to front that we just did with 3 reds onto the front of the MC-75. All right, so 2 reds plus an additional red for the objective onto the front of the MC-75. For a hit, a crit, and an accuracy, I will go ahead and block your brace.
Okay, blocking my brace, so 2 coming at the front. I will go ahead and redirect those to the left side, taking that 2 shields down to no shields. And that is what I will do.
All right, and we are going to drop down to speed 2 with Ozzel. And we are going to go ahead and make our movement with the Gladiator. And we end up right there. Just move everything. And we'll take our side shot, side to side, onto the MC-75. So we will get to the dice box for that one. All right, so we've got 4 black dice shooting from the side of the Demolisher into the side of the MC-75, with an additional black dice for being the objective ship. We will re-roll 2 of our blanks with the Ordnance Experts. And you will take 2, 4, 6 with crits. So I do have critical effects. Those go now, before your defense tokens.
What critical effect do you use
So
on
you will take a face-up damage from the Assault Proton Torpedoes.
That face up is I cannot ready my defense tokens, so that hurts.
Compartment fire.
I'm going to 6. I'm going to brace that down to 3.
Okay.
And I will take all 3 on the sides. So they will go down to 0.
All right. And that'll do it for the Demolisher.
After that great shot that the Demolisher put on my MC-75, he kind of wants some vengeance. So he's going to activate next. He is showing an engineering. He will spend 3 points to get rid of that compartment fire he was dealt. And then he's going to use the last point to move 1 shield from the back onto the right side he just shot to get a shield back there. And now I'm going to take my first shot from the front to his front, and then the second shot will be the side to his front as well. So we'll come back in the dice box. Okay, so my front arc is a total of 2 blues and 3 blacks going into his front arc, so I will roll those in the box. So far we are looking at a total of 4 hits and accuracy. I will pop my external racks, roll 2 more in there. I'm going to kind of risk it for Ordnance Expert to see if I can get a black crit here and reroll 2 of these blacks. And nope, didn't get any of those. So he is looking at a total of 2, 4, 6 with 1 crit. And I will accuracy out his brace. Let's accuracy out his brace.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spend out my evade to make you re-roll both blues.
Just the 1 blue because I have blues and accuracy that was already used?
Yeah. That makes sense. 1 blue.
Okay. Into a hit.
And then we will go ahead and spend our redirect. So I'm taking how many?
2, 4, 6.
6.
6. No crits because you had me reroll out of it.
All right. So we will take all of the shields off of the front to 0. And then all of the shields off of the side next to the ISD to 0.
Okay, great. Good first punch. The second shot will be 2 blacks and 3 reds coming at you. And I don't have any more external racks, sadly, so let's see what we get here. 3 reds, 2 blacks from my side arc into your front. So 3 hits so far. I will use my Ordnance Expert to see if we can get a crit on there. There we got 2. Okay, so we've got hit crit and a hit. So you're looking at a total of 5.
All right, we'll go ahead and brace that down to 3.
I will pop a critical effect of exhaust this card to deal 1 face-up damage card to the defender. I do have Dodonna, so I get to look at the top 4. So we'll look at that and come right back. Okay, with Dodonna, I went ahead and chose capacitor failure, so he can't redirect. And then he is taking 3 more additional damage after his brace. So that puts him at 1 hull left, unfortunately, but he is about to die. Okay, for that shot, I'm going to go ahead and spend my nav token. I'm going to go ahead and decrease my speed to 2. And we're going to go ahead and see what speed 2 looks like for him here. Okay. And he just barely gets the lip of the station, so he will go ahead and take a shield back to his side. And then it's back to you, Don.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and activate the Corvus. It is taking a concentrate fire. It will take it as the dial and not be able to use it. But we will go ahead and do our speed 4 move. And deal with the Space Mountain table here. And we'll end up right there.
Okay, perfect. Back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with the Hammerhead now that he kind of got blocked by his own shift. We're going to kind of change course here. I did get a squadron command for him, so we will go ahead and move Tycho up. He's just going to move right past Shira Bay and shoot at that interceptor up there, and we'll come back on the camera to show you that. Okay, Tycho, 3 blues on the interceptor that has 1 health left, looking for a hit. We've got 2. The interceptor is dead.
All right, I will go ahead and counter 2 back on my way out. For 2.
And then Tycho will scatter that away as well and take no damage. Okay, after Tycho taking out that interceptor, Hammerhead has no shots due to the obstruction here, so he's going to use the Navigate token to drop his speed down to 2 and kind of squeeze up in here between the Corvette and the big boy. So he will end up somewhere like so. Okay, Don, that is me. Back to you, sir.
All right, so I'm going to go with the ISD. It is concentrating fire. It will take that as the dial. For the first shot, we will take our obstructed front to front on the MC75 and come back into the next box. All right, so my front arc is 5 red and 2 blue. I'm going to drop a red due to the obstruction, but I add a red due to spinal armament. And then we will add a blue because of the objective ship. So we will be rolling 5 red and 3 blue. And I'm going to go ahead and concentrate in a blue. And we are looking at 2 blocks and 2, 4, 6. I do have the LTT, so I will re-roll this blank red into another block. So we will block your brace, your redirect, and 1 of your contains, and you can take 2, 4, 6 with a crit.
So I'll use my other contain and take no crit effect. I'll take all 6 in the front. Luckily, there still is 4 shields there, so it'll just be 2 cards dealt to me. Okay.
All right, so the second shot, we will use our gunnery teams to fire front to front long range on the CR-90. I have 5 reds plus spinal armament will give me 6. And we will drop that. What is the CR-90's defense tokens?
2 evades and a redirect.
All right, so we will block your evade.
Okay.
And you can take 2, 4, 6, 7.
So I'll spend the evade to cancel both your double hits out, since I have 2 evades, and then I'm going to have the 3 damage. I will use my redirect to take 2 on the left side and 1 on the front.
All right, so now I go to movement. I'm going to use Ozzel to drop down to speed 1. And we are just going to go ahead and move this guy out of the way real quick. And Move on to the station. I have no damage to repair. And it goes back to Joe.
Okay, we're going to go with the MC-80. The MC-80 is showing a concentrate fire. We will take our first shot. We're actually going to ignore the demolisher because I'm just going to end up crashing into him and doing his 1 damage and killing him that way. So let's do the front shot onto the ISD. It will be obstructed. So my 4 reds from Spinal become 3 reds. And then we'll go to the dice box and do that. Okay, so long range, total of 4 reds, down to 3 to the obstruction on his ISD. Let's see what we can get here. We will use LTTs to reroll this one for a total of 3. And I'm going to say you can't brace.
All right, so I will go ahead and spend a redirect, and we will push the 3 damage to my side, dropping the shields to 0.
Perfect. And then for my second attack, I'm actually going to shoot out my side onto the I'm going to shoot the Corvus out my side arc. It's going to be 2 reds and a blue because it's at medium range. And I will concentrate fire something in. Let's see what we roll first. Let's concentrate fire in a blue and see what we can get here. And I'm going to accuracy out your brace.
All right, so I will go ahead and spend an evade and make you re-roll your blue crit.
Rerolling the blue crit into an accuracy. So 2 hits are coming your way.
All right, the front 2 shields are down.
Okay, now for movement, I am at speed 2, which will clearly ram him. So then I will just take this down and stop at speed 1. Bumping him deals us both the damage, which does destroy the Demolisher, so that is a good thing for the Rebellion.
All right, first blood. All right, my last activation is going to be my objective ship. It is revealing a concentrate fire because I thought it would be in range. It is not, so we will just drop our speed down to 3 with Ozzel, and we will take our move.
The Raiders are coming in a flanking maneuver on me.
Back to squadrons.
Squadron phase.
All right, so Joe's used all his squadrons, so I will just do my squadroning. I'm just going to activate these guys, and we're going to make these squadrons fight. So we'll move these 2, and then he foolishly left himself in range, so I don't have to move with Sienna, and she will go ahead and shoot 4 blues into the green A-wing.
Be sure to obey him. Come right back in the dice box.
All right, so we got 4 blues going from Sienna to Shara. And I do have Swarm, and I will reroll that crit. And I will block your scatter, so you can take 3.
I will brace that down to 2, and I will counter back with 3.
You counter back with 2 because it is obstructed.
Counter back with 2 because of obstruction. Shirvei's ability is that when she point and counter, her crits deal damage as well. So let's see what we can get here. It looks like we have 2 hits coming your way.
I will go ahead and scatter that.
Okay, and then we will come back with the start of round 3. I'm going to go with the MC-75 since it's in a little bit of trouble. We're showing a concentrate fire. I am going to shoot the Star Destroyer twice. It's a double dark. My front to his front, my side to his side, and we'll come back and show you what it looks like in the dice box. Okay, so my front to his front will be 3 blacks, 2 blues. I do lose a blue from the obstruction from the station, so it's looking like 3 blacks and a blue. I do have a concentrate fire, so let's see how this looks. I'm going to concentrate fire in another black. And then I will use Ordnance Experts to reroll the 2 blanks for 4 hits. And I will, unfortunately, not roll any crits because that's what I do. So let's block his brace so he has to take all 4.
Mm-hmm. So we'll go ahead and redirect. And we will move. We will take 3 onto the side and 1 onto the front.
Okay, great. And then my side shot into your front as well. My side shot is going to be 3 reds and 2 blacks. With the obstruction, I'm going to lose a red, so it's going to be 2 and 2 coming at your front arc. There's some crits.
Your crits.
So I will definitely proc Assault Proton Torpedo, and I will go to Dodonna and pull a card, and we'll come back and show you guys what that ended up looking like. Okay, with my Assault Proton Torpedoes, I chose Disengage Fire Control with Dodonna, and then he still has 5 hits coming at him.
And we'll go ahead and brace it down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And we will take 3 in the front to drop all of our shields.
Okay, this works out well for me. Let's go back to movement. We'll show you how this ends up. Okay, I am going speed 2, and with the crit I gave him, he can't shoot obstructed targets. So I'm going to purposely bump him here so that way I stay obstructed with the station. So I'm going to go speed 2 because I have to. And I chose to do a bend at the first and a bend at the second. That will make me ram him there. So I will have to go to speed 1. We are going to move some squadrons out of the way here. I will land back on the station. So I'll take a damage and heal a damage. And then he's going to take a damage as well. And we'll come back.
All right. All right, I'm going to go with my objective ship. It is revealing a concentrate fire. And I will be taking a front shot to the side of the MC-80 and a side shot to the side of the MC-80. So we will come back with that. All right, so front to side is 2 blues, 2 blacks. Roll that. Go ahead and concentrate in a black. We will re-roll 2 of our blacks with ordnance experts for 3 hits and a crit into your side.
Okay, well, I will brace that down to 2 total.
It's 3 hits, so it would be 8.
You have 4 hits total.
Yeah.
So down to 2, and that will take 2 shields, so I still have 1 shield remaining. And you got another shot on me.
All right, so the side to front is a black, or side to side, I'm sorry, is a black and a blue. And 2 crits and 1 hit.
Okay, we'll brace that down to 2, and we'll redirect it to the back.
All right. All right, and movement, I am going to go ahead and mark the MC-80. We will move. Put the MC-80 back, and it goes to Joe.
I'm going to go with my MC-80, who is showing a concentrated fire. We'll take the front to his star destroyer unobstructed, and then we'll take the side to the side of the objective ship as well. And we'll come back in that box and show you how that. Okay, we'll start with our front shot. It's going to be 4 reds because of spinal and 4 blue onto the front of his ISD, just barely unobstructed. And I will concentrate fire into something, so let's figure out what that's going to be. Okay, let's concentrate in a blue, I believe, first. See what we get here. It's another hit. I will LTT one of these to a blank. So you're looking at a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 hits coming on the front of your ship. And I do have Moncarans. You can only use 1 defense token on this shot.
All right, I will go ahead and burn out my brace to drop that down to 4. And we will take 4 to the front. That's 4 damage cards.
Perfect. Okay, so now attacking from my side arc onto the objective ship of his, which is going to be 2 reds and a blue, and I will add a blue in with the objective. And I will LTT this red. So you're looking at a total of 3 crits and 2 hits coming at your front.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and burn a evade to make you re-roll the double hit and the blue crit.
Double hit and the blue crit, okay.
And we'll go ahead and brace that down. Oh no, I can only spend 1.
You only spend 1.
So we will just take 3. So we'll see what crit I get when we come back.
And I'll talk about the other crit as well that I dealt out to his ISD. Okay, before I moved with Dodonna, I chose on the ISD damage munitions to lower his dice pool when he's attacking, and on the objective ship, I chose to give him a structural, which is 2 damage. The small objective raider now only has 2 hull remaining, and the ISD has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage on him as well. And now I am going speed 2 here, and we'll see what that looks like. Pretty sure we're just going to ram each other here. We will. So you'll take a damage and I'll take a damage, and then I will land at speed 1. And then it is back to you, sir.
All right, so we're going with the ISD. It is concentrating fire. We're going to do a front-to-front shot from the ISD to the MC-80 and a side-to-front shot from the ISD to the MC-75. So let's go to the dice box. All right, so the front-to-front shot would be 6 reds and 2 blues, but because of my crit, I will drop a red. So we will shoot that. And then we will go ahead and concentrate in 1 blue. And we will block redirect, and you can take 2, 4, 6, 7.
7, I will spend one of my braces out, since they're both exhausted at this point. And I will take 4 to my front. I do have 4 shields. I actually have 5 shields on the front, so 4 of those will go away.
And then my side shot to the front of the MC75. It would be 3 blues and a red. I lose the red from the crit, and I add a blue for the objective. So we will roll 4 blues. And we will stop all of the tokens, and you can take 1 damage.
I will gladly take 1 damage.
Alright, so the Star Destroyer is moving speed 1. It will just end up ramming the MC-80, and I will land back on the station, and we will get rid of our damaged munitions crit, and just take that as a regular hit.
Okay, I'm going to activate my CR-90. My CR-90 is going to show a squadron. I'm going to have Tycho shoot the no-name pilot that's next to Sienna with his dice, and we'll go to the dice box to show you what that looks like. Okay, so 3 blue from Tycho onto the no-name Saber Squadron guy. Not Saber Squadron, what are they called? Just Interceptor. Looking at 2 hits, so that'll be 2 damage.
2 damage, and I will counter back with 2. And we will swarm one of these.
Okay.
Into the box for 1.
Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and scatter that 1 and take no damage. Okay, so we're at long range from the Star Destroyer. My CR-90 will take the long range shot. It is obstructed, but due to Genius Lights, my attack cannot be obstructed. So we'll do 2 reds on the front of it and see what happens. 2 accuracy, so I'm going to spend an evade to change 1 to a double, and I will stop your healthy redirect.
So I will go ahead and burn the unhealthy redirect and send both of those to the rear.
Okay, perfect. And then I have no other shot, I believe. I'm going to take a quick measurement here as we're talking. I am just in there. So we actually do have a side shot on the named my side of my CR-90 onto the front of the objective raider. So it's going to be 1 red since I can't be obstructed, but since he is the objective ship, I will have 2 reds. So let's see what we can do there. Looking at a total of 3 hits.
We will go ahead and we will evade the double, and we will take 1 shield.
Okay, perfect. And I'll come back for movement. Okay, I'm going speed 3 with the CR-90, so we're going to see if I can fit in a speed maneuver here. We're going to, you know what, I'm going to put some markers on the squadron's move, and we'll show you guys where it ends up to make it a little cleaner. Okay, so that's where the CR-90 ended up. It does fit in there. I did land on all 3 of his squadrons, so he went ahead and moved them back to where they were at. And due to my Jane's Light, I ignore the obstacle that I am on. And then we will go back to Don for his final activation.
Alright, so last activation for me is going to be the Corvus. It is engineering, so we will use 2 engineering points to put 1 shield back onto the front. We have no shots, and I will go ahead and do a speed 4 maneuver, so that hopefully next time she can contribute. And back to Joe.
Okay, so I have my Hammerhead left. He is doing a squadron command. He's going to activate Shira. She is not activated. And we will attack the Interceptor with 1 health. And we will come right back. Okay, Shira shooting the 1 health left Interceptor. And we got 1 exactly, so it is destroyed, but it will do a parting shot.
Just going to take 2 of your dice. So counter 2. And we will swarm for 1, and we will stop your scatter, I'm sorry.
Okay, that will take 1 damage on her, bringing her down to 1 health. Okay, so based where I'm at right now, I'm going to take a shot. We're going to go... Actually, I don't have any shots, to be honest, because it's obstructed to the Star Destroyer because of my ships. The poor little... You know what? We will take a shot. We'll lose 1 red dice and throw 1 blue dice in the front of the Star Destroyer, and then my movement will just crash into my MC-75 and MC-75, and the Hammerhead will both take a damage. And we'll come back with the dice box roll. Okay, so 1 blue dice, because of the obstruction, takes away my red on the front of the Star Destroyer in the box for 1 crit coming at your front.
Would get a crit. I will contain that crit to take a damage.
You don't want to see Dodonna again?
I don't ever want to see Dodonna again.
That's fair. Okay, now to start the squadron phase, both of my squadrons have activated during the ship phase, so we'll be going to both his interceptors. They will be shooting, and then we will come back to the dice box.
Alright, so both my interceptors are going to shoot at Shara because she has 1 health left. So the not named interceptor And we will reroll this with Swarm.
Don't
I
even
didn't
need
have to, but we will kill her.
She's dead, but she will parting shot with 3 blues, but it's destructed down to 2 blues.
That was the non-named.
Oh, now you got my full 3, okay. Full 3 coming at you. Hits and crits hit, so I just killed it.
Perfect.
So Shara had a nice little parting gift on the way out. She is destroyed, though. So all that's left is Sienna Ray gets a full health Tycho. So let's see how that looks.
All right, Sienna will shoot that Tycho. And we will do 1 damage, and we will stop your scatter.
Okay, I will take 1 and go down to 3 health. And this is the end of round number 3. So we will be right back. Top of round 4, I'm going to activate the MC-80 and see if I can take out the objective ship of his. I am showing Concentrate Fire. I will shoot my side arc to his side arc, and then my second shot will be my front arc to the ISD. So we'll go to the dice box and show you how that looks. Okay, so the side shot is red, red, blue, and since you see the objective ship, I'm going to add another blue in there. And I'll probably Concentrate Fire something in there as well. Let's see what this looks like. Let's Concentrate Fire blue in there. And a hit. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits coming at your side there.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spend out the evade to make you reroll the blue crit and the blue hit.
Blue crit, blue hit being rerolled into 2 hits.
And then we will brace, but it doesn't matter, and it dies.
Perfect. So the second shot we will do will be my front arc, which is going to be 4 red as a spinal and 4 blue into the front arc of the ISD. Let's see what we can get here. We will spend LTTs to reroll 1 red. And that's going to be 2 blanks. So we're looking at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. And I'm going to accuracy out your
It doesn't matter, you killed it too.
contain.
All right, and that's a dead ISD.
Perfect. Okay, we'll come back for movement. This is the state of the board after the MC-80 went and took out the objective ship and the ISD. We decided we're going to call it here. Don, what are your thoughts?
I hate Dodonna, like, a lot, because those crits just stopped me from being able to do anything with all of my ships. And I don't know how to fly this game anyway, so it was a good loss, but it was a fun video.
Yeah, Dodonna is a little stronger than I thought initially. After getting some practicing with them the last few weeks, I'm really starting to warm up to him more. Also, Shara and Tycho holding off the squadron of Sabres was nice as well. Anyways, please like and subscribe to the page. We'll put more videos up regularly. We do videos for Legion, Armada, and X-Wing will be coming soon as well. Thanks, everybody, and have a great night.